Good morning, pets, bitches, losers, and everybody in between, and all the fabulous doms out there. Boy, I have a rant fucking today. I know guys get your fucking panties in a twist whenever I post a video like this where I'm like, the reason why fucking women are superior. And I'll give you two reasons, examples why we are, that I had to deal with yesterday and this morning. So, yesterday at work, I'm not going to explain the whole conversation I was having with some coworkers, but we were talking about past coworkers that we had worked with, that were either they weren't barbers. They were either our manager or, or our assistant manager. So anywho, we were I don't even know how we got on. There was probably about four of us back in the back of this shop talking. And we started talking about this one girl, and then it turned into this other girl. And then I started talking about our ex-manager and how she was the one who I felt really disrupted our entire shop and just caused so much shit. She's one of those people that wants to be liked by everybody, so she talks shit about everybody. And, guess what? She's also with a piece of shit guy who cheats on her, who makes lots of money but gives her no money for bills or anything. And she's been with him forever, and it's so gross. And she has a son, and this kid fucking, looks up to this motherfucker. She's just so gross with the relationship too, because then she'll cheat and they're supposed to be in a monogamous relationship. It's just whatever. So you got to understand, when somebody's in such a fucked up space in their private life, they're going to be in a fucked up space in their professional life. So anyways, I was talking to one of the girls about my issue was our ex-manager. And then this motherfucker, this dude I work with, who's a fucking Neanderthal, because he's a bodybuilder and all this other shit, and he just thinks he's fucking Mr. Alpha and always has to be like, with everybody. And he starts giving me shit about, I'm gossiping. And meanwhile, this motherfucker, before I even started talking about this girl, was talking about somebody else. And I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Everybody looked at him like he was fucking crazy, because it's like, dude, what? I'm not gossiping. I am giving you my fucking opinion about how I felt about our last manager. I'm not sitting there being like, and everything I'm fucking saying to all y'all motherfuckers in this conversation, I would say to her motherfucking face. Because this bitch needs to fucking get a grip in life. So this motherfucker's like, nah. And I'm like, no. He's done this to me before. And I was in shock. And I was just like, what? So, when you're in shock and you don't come back at somebody because you're in fucking shock, because you're like, why the fuck are you even saying that to me? But this time I went in on him. And I was like, fuck you. You do the exact same. You do this, everything. He's like, nah. I was like, dude, shut up. Don't listen. Walk away. Fuck off. I wasn't talking to you. So, this guy I have dealt with for almost 2 years, and his fucking Neanderthal ways. And I'm like, fuck you. You have no reason to even open your mouth about this. He wants to insert and tell me how I should be talking and what I should be talking about. No fucking man tells me how and what I should be talking about. No fucking woman even does that. But especially a fucking dude trying to control me. And he is definitely one of those guys that always has to be in control of his girlfriends and everything like that. So, and let's just say he's divorced, ex-girlfriends, okay, dude, what the fuck are you doing? So anywho, yeah, there's that. And then last night, one of the most amazing doms from the UK that I follow on Twitter had posted a video about Brits reacting to the cost of what Americans pay for healthcare and for like services. Like if you're going to take a ride to the emergency room in an ambulance, that's going to cost you like $2,500. If you're going to have a baby, that could cost between $10,000 to $30,000 if you don't have like insurance. And then even when you have insurance, it costs money. Plus what you pay for your insurance monthly. You know, I am going to say this right now. For those motherfuckers out there that just think there is nothing wrong with their country, I don't give a shit what country you live in. But if you are just so blind that you're in like this and everything you think is good, you're insane. Shit. I'm not saying I do not appreciate the country I live in or love my country, but are there things that could change? Absolutely. So to think that, oh, we're doing it perfect and we're better than anybody else and we can't learn from other countries, fuck off. Our healthcare system in America fucking blows. It fucking blows. And I had mentioned that when I went to the emergency room a couple months ago when I had my accident, that just the emergency room bill was $10,000 and I owe $3,400 of that. The whole bill with what I'm going to end up fucking paying is over $6,000. Now, some might be like, well, at least you have insurance. I pay for my insurance through my work. I work fucking hard, you know. I am lucky that I am able to have insurance through my work. I know I am blessed because some people don't have that. Some people can't fucking afford insurance and they're working and everything like that. And they still can't fucking afford insurance. So, you know, I realize I am lucky, but still having to pay like over $6,000, that's hard. That's hard for me. That is not something that I can just pull out of my ass. So, you know, and anyways, if I could, it's just not fucking right. We deserve decent healthcare. And not to mention, they fucking deny you right and fucking left for everything. I have a friend who has stage 4 cancer and he works in the medical field and he decided that he didn't want to fucking and he's an independent contractor. So he decided he didn't want to go through the ACA, as some of you know, Obamacare, because he didn't agree with it. So he got this other cheap ass insurance and it's great as long as you don't get sick. So guess what insurance decided they weren't going to pay for his chemo anymore? So he had to go without chemo for almost 6 months until he could sign up with the ACA. Now he's with the ACA, and the ACA is taking better fucking care of him than his fucking, independent insurance that was so much better. Guess what? Him and I had a whole conversation, you know, about the ACA before he got cancer or found out he had cancer. And then we had a whole conversation afterwards. Guess whose fucking mind changed? My whole thing is, yes, the ACA needs to be fucking tweaked, of course. But I made a comment on this thread, on this post that she had posted this video of Brits reacting to the cost of our American healthcare, that I made just a comment saying that, yeah, I'm going to end up owing, my emergency room bill was $10,000. I'm going to owe just in that $3,400. And then I said, I'm just so tired of my country's greed. And what I mean by that is we have developed these corporations who do not give two fucks about the country or its people. All they give a fuck about is making their money and having the country bend to their will. And if people can't fucking recognize that, then you are a fucking idiot. And some dude basically comments saying, if I don't fucking like it, then I should move out of the country and I'm a spoiled little brat. Why with conservatives in the U.S., if you criticize the country at all, I'm not even fucking criticizing my fucking moron president. I just did. But that's my opinion. If you don't think he's a moron, so be it. That's your opinion. I'll respect your opinion. You don't have to respect mine, but guess what? I won't respect your opinion. I'll respect you. So anywho, you know, it's like to fucking sit here and think that our country is perfect and everything we do is perfect and blah, blah, blah is fucking ignorant. And conservatives, hardcore conservatives, Lord forbid you speak anything against the fucking country. It's like you're unpatriotic. I'm sorry, but our forefathers moved over here so they could speak on shit. So shit could change. That is another thing. I just, you know, they want to sit there and fucking jump up and down about fucking, you know, our Constitution and this and our forefathers. But yet, Lord forbid if you fucking sit there and be like, yeah, they came over here because, you know, freedom from religion, you know, freedom of speech, being able to, like, you know, challenge things and not have your fucking head cut off. Oh, they forget about that. And, yeah, and honestly, the majority of the time, it's fucking men that come at me with this shit, or I see come at others with this shit. Don't get me wrong. There's some bitches out there too. But usually those bitches are with those men. So my whole thing is, I feel the same way about super, super fucking liberals who are tunnel visioned also. If you can't fucking look a little on the other side, then you're a fucking, then you know what? You are, get woke, motherfuckers, get woke. But, oh, and the funny thing is that I didn't even know what the fuck this guy posted because he blocked me. So all I saw was responses to his post. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? So they screenshotted it for me and posted it. And I was like, really, dude? So you say this shit. And then you block me so you don't have to hear my fucking response. That's another thing. Oh, Lord forbid they try to hear anything but their opinions. Do you know how many times I have conversations with other people about shit I don't agree with? And we can sit there and have a civil fucking conversation. And there's times where I go, okay, I see that point. All right, never thought about it that way. And vice versa. And then there's times where we're both like, my way is the way. And, you know, but we still respect each other. But these fucking guys that fucking come after fucking women because they think they fucking know it all, my coworker and this motherfucker. And guess what? Had nothing to do with either fucking one of you. Either one of them. It had nothing to do. The conversations, nothing had to do with them. No fucking, you know, the guy online, I don't know who the fuck he was. And you want to hear the funny thing is, I think he's a producer of BDSM equipment. And one of the big doms that I follow in the UK, she messaged me privately and was like, well, he just lost a client. Yeah, because his comment was completely unnecessary. If he wanted to speak on the subject, he could have been a fucking adult and not act like a child and be like, well, if it's so bad, then, you know, I don't know, there's ways of saying shit. But to be like an asshole and then block me? I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. So, you know, it's not that we can't have different fucking opinions, but to just be a plain out fucking dick about shit, and trust me, I can be a goddamn fucking asshole, but even if I cannot tell you how many times I have been at work and I have been fucking listening to my Neanderthal fucking coworker talk about shit. And guess what? I just don't I don't say anything. I don't comment. I keep it to my fucking self. Why? Because you don't fucking matter to me enough to even start this bullshit. So for this fucking dude to feel the fucking need to have to try to silence me, fuck you! Men, learn your fucking place. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Guess what? The times have fucking changed. And I am so happy that in my fucking growth period of my life that I have been strong enough to fucking stand up for myself and also not be a complete fucking asshole to others. You know, that's the difference. I think everybody should be empowered. Men, women, everybody should be empowered and not let people take advantage of you and, you know, victimize you or anything like that. But that does not mean you have to be a fucking asshole or cunt about it. This whole, you know, that's like, I'm a firm believer when you have somebody that feels the need, they always have to pick on somebody or criticize somebody or say something nasty to them, or I hate using this word, but bully people and shit like that. There's nothing strong about that person. There's nothing superior about that person. That person is a little bitch that is having insecurity issues. And men, step the fuck back. I am not the fucking one. If you don't fucking agree with what I have to say, so fucking be it. Move on then. Stop fucking getting your panties in a little fucking wad. If I affect you that much, you need to ask yourself why, because do you even fucking know me? Do you even fucking know me? No! You know, leave your shitty comments all you want. I'm just like, click. Fucking thumbs down all you want. I'm just like, whatever, bitch. I mean, honestly, when you get to a point in your life where people who are just that white noise just don't fucking matter at all, it is a fucking wonderful, wonderful feeling. This 10 years ago, I would have been all twisted up and because I always wanted, you know, I was insecure about shit and I just wanted to be liked, and I don't care. If you don't like me, okay, you don't like me. That's okay. That is absolutely fucking fine. I do not give two fucks. Ugh. I even have a coworker at work right now who I consider a friend, and she's going through some fucking shit, and she's been acting like a little fucking asshole to me. And you know what? I at first was kind of hurt, and now I'm like, fuck it. Because I have given her plenty of opportunities to talk to me about shit if there's something going on. And she has declined for whatever reason, probably not wanting to face it, being a little bit of a coward, whatever. I get it. But I don't care now. It's okay. I do not invest myself that deeply into people until they actually really, really, really prove themselves to me. And there's only a couple people in my life that I'm invested like that with. And that's okay. I don't care. People may say I'm being cynical. You're damn straight I'm being cynical. But guess what? I'm not walking around being all like, all this fucking time anymore. So, yeah, dudes. If you don't fucking like what I got to say, I don't care. And if I'm not addressing you personally, then you're just being a little bitch coming into a conversation. And like I said, more than happy, come into the motherfucking conversation like a fucking adult and maybe be like, well, if you really feel that way, then how can you stay in America? You could have fucking said that, and I could have been like, honestly, I would love to live in a different country. Not because I hate my country. I just would like to experience something different. I'd love to live in the UK. I really would. I've felt that way for a long time. I mean, like 20 something years. Why don't I? Well, I got bunches of animals that would have to be imported over because I'm not leaving them. And it's money. It costs money and shit like that. And it's not that easy. You can't just like go over there and start like working when you don't have a work permit and stuff. So, I gotta be fucking practical. If I was smart, I would have done it when I was a lot fucking younger. But I didn't. Would I, if given the opportunity, would I do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. As long as I could bring my animals with me, abso-fucking-lutely. I need a fucking break. This fucking country is fucking losing its mind. And I know everybody else's country is having their moments too. But shit. You guys, if you fucking don't think that there's shit wrong with our country, and you might think there's different shit wrong than what the shit I think, but you obviously think there's shit wrong, and you're probably like, yeah, you're what's wrong. Ugh. No, what's wrong is that two people with different views can't fucking be adults and talk it out. That's what's fucking wrong. That you're so fucking narrow-minded that you can't fucking, even be willing to be a fucking decent human being and talk it out. And yeah, I'm sorry, as I said, this shit that I get is 98% from dudes. And if it is from the women, they date those dudes or married to those dudes. Yeah. I have a lot of conservative friends that don't act like this. But these motherfuckers that are just like, oh my God. And they're such little bitches. I'm going to block you because now you can't say what you... It's like, oh my God. He lost a fucking client. He got a bunch of fucking doms basically telling him he's a fucking idiot. I hope it was worth his little fucking comment. I mean, it was fucking retarded. But yeah, it's like, stay in your fucking lane. Stay in your motherfucking lane. If you don't want to listen to a fucking strong female, then go find some little bitch that is gonna fucking submit to your ass. And ladies, if you're submissive, I hope to fucking hell that you have enough fucking sense to put boundaries with that. I don't fucking judge any females that want their man to be above them. Hey, whatever. I'm all for female empowerment. And if that's what makes you happy and that's what makes you tick, then go for it. As long as you are not compromising yourself and you are not doing anything against your will. That's the whole thing, guys. Have fucking respect. I swear to God, I am done. I am done with these stupid men. And then again, as many times as you fucking can sit there and say in videos and tweets and posts and whatever, fucking do your research, read the fucking bio, go over the timeline, look at the videos, da-da-da-da-da. If you come into my DMs, hi. And then you don't understand why you don't get a fucking response, or you get a response like, what? It's stupid. And you know why? Because motherfucking dudes think with their little itty bitty pricks, which I'm surprised they can fucking even think with it because it's so small. But so is their fucking brains. And I guess the lack of blood to both of them is just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So yeah, it's like, what the fuck? I know I'm going to get some goddamn fucking hate on this video. And I don't care. Because I'm hating all over everybody right now. Damn. Ladies, do not fucking entertain these motherfuckers. Hi. I don't get it, but, you know. And I just want to say something. I know a lot of you ladies get really excited when you're like, oh my God, I have this many followers and I have that many. I mean, it's nice when you get over like 100 and shit like that, because it's like, fuck. You'll notice that, one morning you'll wake up to like this amount and then the amount goes down because people's accounts get deactivated, suspended, or they unfollow you, whatever. I have learned I don't care how many followers I get. I mean, I don't really care. I feel that people that stick with me are the quality of people I want. I don't care if like subs come in and then they just want to like session on something and then they peace out. That's fine. I don't care. Not everybody has to be so like fucking devoted to me and stuff. Like I session. You can pay me to do a session. And if you want to inquire about a session, in my DMs, just send a small tribute to get my fucking attention. But for you to just be like, hey, let's talk. Because here's the thing. I've had guys where I was like, okay, I get it. You don't want to pay anything beforehand for a session because you're going to pay for the session. Well, I guess what you can also say is like, you got to pay this much and I'll deduct that from the session cost. But I don't even want to do that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But either or, you got to pay something. Because I've had guys where I've discussed sessions with them, wasted my fucking time, and then they don't even do it. So I just gave them a bunch of fucking attention and shit for like 30 minutes, you know, sitting there. Yeah, one guy like 30 fucking minutes. Just like talking this and that. And you know what? So no, if you want to discuss a session, then you need to tribute to me. And depending on the tribute amount, you know what? Here, I'll say it now. If you tribute to me and you want a session, then we can deduct that amount from the session cost. How about that? It's like a deposit. There you go. So there. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. But ladies, yeah, don't be so fucking concerned with your follower count. I mean, there's some fucking doms on there where they keep getting their goddamn accounts suspended, and they had like 10,000 people, and then they go down to like 0. It's like, fuck, that sucks. Because you just cultivate some good, then people got to find you again and stuff like that. But I just don't care. I'm not in this for like the fucking, I'm in this because I am trying to crave my fucking kink. And I want subs that are cool with that, you know, and aren't fucking selfish ass motherfuckers. Like, I get it. For the ladies that do this shit, you know, for a living, then, yeah, there's, oh, God, I give you guys props. But I don't do this for a motherfucking living. So, guess what? Guess what? I don't have to put up with your fucking bullshit. Yeah. And can I just say, what the fuck is wrong with people when they get out of their cars, they feel the goddamn need to fucking open their doors into my motherfucking car? I am so self-conscious about when I get out of a car not to fucking ding somebody's fucking door. And I don't try to park super fucking close to people either. I try to park actually where there's nobody on one side. Sadly, today I can't do that. But, you know, I try to be conscious. So, motherfuckers, if you're that piece of shit, or you have kids that you have not fucking taught to be careful with opening your fucking car door as not to fucking ding the car beside you. I can't have nice things because of other fucking motherfuckers. Anywho, I am just heated. But I got it all out. I'm going to go to work. Yes. So anyways, you know what you guys need to fucking do? Tribute.